Hey guys, we're back for round two. This hand will do just fine. We could even discard a land early, I think, if we want. Those hands were looking great. Probably play him turn 3 and hold off and husk for a little bit. I think we'll hold off on shooting a land for now, because 4 land lets us keep this up while casting a 3-drop. Turn 4. If you play something good though, like a troll, I'd kill it. Well, we literally can't kill that thing, so we'll just have to let it go for now. That is a sweet draw. Kill the flying haste. And you can't really attack into this, so reasonably happy with this. I think we're going to hold off on our Huskin trees until he plays something big, because no need to show him what's up, what's coming for him. Okay, we're going to play our 4th land. I think we're going to play this, and if he plays something to trigger prowess, we're going to probably shoot it before it can buff up. Well, we get a free kill on his weight. When it becomes blocked, it gets +1/+1. Yeah, we'll just kill it now. We don't have any profitable things coming up with that on the battlefield, so I'd block the Visionary with the Sergeant. Okay, we're getting to the point where I want to get rid of that, so we're gonna active treason and kill it next turn, I think. Then swing with everything. It screws up his combat math that he has to play around our Molten Vortex, potentially killing his shit all the time, which is nice. Even now he can't really attack with stuff because I could threaten the block with my Husk and sack stuff. His Alpha can attack though. We're 1 black source away from that being really sweet. I think we're gonna attack, we're gonna steal this, attack, let its effect trigger on all my creatures that are blocked, and then sack it. Let's see, can this backfire? We'd really like our Acro and Sergeant to get through. 3/3 first strike kills everything he has. 3/3 can't profitably be blocked either, and the Husk is just a beating, so see how he blocks. Might let it all go through. Take 9 though, going to 11. He can only crack back for 5, so that's not a very good deal. Might have masses, give something +3. That would make this a 6-5, but that means it would still die to husk if I sack something. Yeah, that's fair. We can pick this off next land drop, and I think we'll do that, unless it's a swamp, at which point we really do want our priest to get going. He might have a double red card stuck in his hand. So this is a really good thing for him to put combat tricks on. I think our best play is to play Gear Crafter. No. Because I would ideally like to block that with Husk and sack some shit so it doesn't get renowned. But we might be able to just outrace him. I think we can probably outrace him actually. Between Javelin and attacking with the Husk this turn. He can't really block it because I threaten to sack 2 things. If he blocks here, I'll sack just that, and then this to his face will do a lot of damage plus everything else attacking, so I think that's our play here. Blocking this with both of these guys might be profitable here, but we get blown out pretty hard if he has a combat trick, which, judging by his 4 cards in hand, there's a decent chance. But if he attacks with that, I could 8. If he attacks with both of these, I could blow up the engineer and potentially just kill him next turn if I draw land, so the Husk starting to represent lethal, so he has to be pretty careful in his blockers at this point. Well, he doesn't have a combat. I'm not sure if he has a combat trick here, because otherwise he'd just attack, and if I double blocked, he'd beat the shit out of me. But it might mean he has a Wild Instincts or a Creature. He probably has lots of options. 4 cards is a fair number in hand. Putting 2 here blows me out with a combat trick or a removal spell. But if not, he's kind of doomed. But if he does this, I take 6, I go to I take 7, I go to 8. And then if he plays a creature afterwards, I need a way to get rid of 2 of them in order to get enough damage through, I think. I guess I'd be afraid that if this goes through, he'd have it at 6 power trample, and regardless of what I leave behind to block, he could buff it and just kill me next turn. Because I can't really block this very easily. Actually, I think it does benefit me if he has less shit, but I'd get 2 for 1 here. I think going to that low life total against burn plus trample creatures and red-green is too risky. So I think I will double block here to force out his trick. Besides, if it gets really huge, it's even better to steal and then sack if necessary. Let's see what he's got. Removal, Titan Strength. That'll do it. He's worried about this, but unfortunately we don't have it this time. That was a pretty bad draw, I think. We're in danger of just straight up dying next turn. I think we need to just get a bunch of creatures on the board and plan to stop things that aren't this. I like playing Gearcrafter, putting Gearcrafter, having both block this, Husk block this, buff it up a bunch, and see how it goes. If he attacks with both, I think I'll definitely be double blocking this with something. And probably sacking one or both to the Husk. But again, if he has another trick or removal spell, that might blow us out. So 3 cards in hand, 6 mana. It's going to probably be a Jiraga's Invocation. Bummer. Actually, no, that's fine. I think. So we're actually gonna double block here. We can't make anything big enough to stop that. We can't sack this because we need to have a life left. So we'll let that go through for 7. We'll sack both of these and give my guy +6 to eat this. He's all tapped out. We have a lot of counter things to let us win, so this is actually okay. Shit, that was not the right draw. Priest of the Bloodright would have been fine. Would have won with any of our acts of treason, or maybe even a land, actually. Don't think there's any way to survive this. Because this thing's going to trample through and kill us no matter what we do, so I'm going to concede. Okay, so Jiraga's Invocation, Titan Strength, bunch of creatures. Yeah, that's fair. Didn't see a lot of 1/1s, so there's not much. Scout's fine. Thralling, all these things are fine. I think our deck is fine the way it is against that deck. They just did better that time. Oh, Wizards of the Coast, Simon G. I googled Wizards of the Coast Simon G and came up with this guy who appears to be a former Pro Tour champion, Simon Gortzen. So he's probably going to win this 8-4, I imagine, but we'll see how she goes. What I really have to do, though, is hold on to my Axe of Trees until he plays Rocks Maulers or something similarly large this game. Yeah, we'd like to play first. Ooh, I don't know about this deck. This keep. Removal, no threats, 4 lands. Will also keep us from dying to a 2-drop or 3-drop. I think we're going to keep it because I think the variance of a 6-card hand is too high. But we really need a black source at some point, or a red 3-drop. Both, actually. Both would be nice. I'll ask and you shall receive. Molten Vortex would be okay now. Okay, we're starting to get there. I think we're going to stay here, and if he has to attack and doesn't have anything to activate Prowess, it's just going to die. If he casts something that's going to trigger it, we'll just Fiery Impulse it. Oh, we've lots of land, so that's nice. The deck gets pretty big, so I'm not hesitant to use these early, given we have these to deal with his later game cards. I'm going to offer the trade. He'll probably say no, then I'll play Girapir, I think. Well, let's think for a second. Yeah, I don't really want to take 3 against his deck, so... You know what, I don't really want to waste Weight of the Underworld. I can easily kill it with a 1-for-1 with this as blocker. Because I can just block with these two and he can only kill 1. Found his 4th land. Yeah, that's something that's much better to put Weight of the Underworld on, I think. Ha! Sweet playtime. Wait, no. We should attack him in the air, then shoot it. Now our active treason will deal with his rock smeller or whatever he gets, and we'll kill a goblin token with it. Please don't kill it. I think it's okay to use Weight of the Underworld here. Because we have this for a bomb. And this way we can start swinging with this guy. And him, because if he attacks with, if he double blocks him, I think it's worth it to sack this to kill 1 and just completely wipe this board. Because we need to put him on a clock, otherwise he can eventually draw out of his troubles. Actually, it's too risky to attack with that, but we'll definitely attack with Shambling Ghoul here. I don't think we're going to be using this unless he plays a 5-drop, though we are getting slightly flooded. A Molten Vortex would be okay here. We'd start shooting his shit down. Not what we really wanted, but I think it's worth it to play 1 more land here. If you get the 5th land, we could be in trouble. Hasn't been, well, he's playing 1 card a turn, so it's not like he, oh, there we go. Expect Rock Smaller is going to come out to play now. In retrospect, Chandra's Fury is really good against this deck. It kills Acolyte of the Inferno, Goblins, the Subterranean Scout. That's at least 3 cards. And Elvish Mystics as well. Given he's trying to ramp up and drug his Invocation, lowering his numbers is pretty helpful, I think. Rock Smallers, I bet. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I play Mountain, I can play both of these, steal it, attack with it, then sack it, and that to shoot down his Fire Fiend, and I think that's valuable. Yeah, it's 8 mana, so we're going to do that. I think we can attack with everything except the Maulers. Well, no. We're going to attack with these two. Because this guy can just be chumped too easily, I think. He shouldn't block this, because if he does, it's going to be an even bigger bloat against his board. And the best thing is that if I get another Active Treason, I can do that again, but I'm out of cards and he has 3, so we're pretty hell-bent right now. We have drawn most of our cards, so there's that. Bummer. That's kind of 2 for 1S. If he has a Fiery Impulse, we're going to lose our Hellhound. I know he has at least 1 Titan Strength, so there's no way I'm blocking here. That's an okay draw. And I'm not going to play around his tricks till I have both of these guys working. Next turn I'll start swinging with everything, because if he tries to remove something or pull shenanigans, I can always sack to buff the other one. I don't really want to see Draga's Invocation right here. This might be what he's thinking about. If he does that, we'll almost certainly lose. Unfortunately. Three cards, 6 mana. I think he's trying to figure out if I can kill him next turn. And I really could with the Seismic Elemental, so that's a fair statement. Did he disconnect maybe? No. Decisions are hard, I guess. Or he took a pee break. I'm guessing pee break at this point. Draga's Invocation. I bet. Yeah, I think we gotta do that. To fizzle the spell, otherwise we take 4 and it puts us in much worse shape. He might have just been holding multiple lands in his hand, considering he just played a mountain that turn. Don't think we want to attack with Husk, then he can double block and I'm forced to sack my ghoul. We'll attack with our Shambling Ghoul again. I don't think that's a good trade, so I'm just going to take 2 here. That's a pretty good draw. Kill one of those guys, then attack with everything. Has to block here, or I could kill him. These two go in. Okay. Top or bottom? Top. If I attack, he can trade with something. Because if I attack here, he double blocks, I have to sack this, I lose 2 for 2, so we're just not going to attack this turn. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. I think trading Eyeblight for that's a fair trade, because I really don't want to go down too low. Because it's much easier to die to Drug Invocations. You can give it Trample, but that's fine. He's going to give it Trample. Pretty sure he's just got a land in hand. Oh my god. That's not great. You can't really profitably attack here. Well, we can with Shambling Ghoul.
Kellogg's Mini Wheat Cereal has 8 layers of wheat with a touch of sweet to satisfy the adult and kid in all of us.
He's within burn range if we draw our Lightning Javelin now, so that's good. This is bad news that we're getting low in time, and he's got a probably dominant board state.
For the kid you'll never outgrow. Feed your inner kiddo with Mini Wheat Cereal.
We've got a lot of outs though. The fact he's leaving one behind means he can't get lethal in, I think. He already played a Titan Strength. I bet he doesn't have a second. I don't really want to lose my Husk. Does that really affect my odds of winning, though, if I keep this up or not? Block here, sack. I could lose both, and that gets rid of my Subterranean Scout out. Yeah, I think we take this. Yeah, he's just got a landed hand, I bet. Ha! A Revenant Sweet this turn. We can't quite kill him, of course, because he'll just block here and be down to 1. Well, we've got him on a 1-turn clock, so that's nice. Yeah, you can't kill me, Revenant. He's just stalling for time here. Well, we're going to play this last bit of this thing very quickly. We're going to take that and we're going to put back what's not as good of a card in here. Shamwiggle, Fleshbag, Eye Blight. Maybe we'll put that in over. We're in the draw. 41's fine. What a grind of a game. Four minutes, jeez. Keep. I usually play faster than this, but it's hard to talk and play at the same time a lot of the time. Oh, this is going just great. Perfect, multiple gear crafters. This makes our flesh bag much more powerful, if and when we get a black source. Hey. Taking out some of these stops so we can go faster. That's a good card. We're gonna lightning javelin it. We don't need another mountain. Trying to save this so we can get a sack outlet. These on the same turn would be pretty good, but we're 1 black mana and we're 2 mana, 1 black away from that. That'd be gnarly 2 for 1, but we've got the dominant board state, so that's nice. I've been trying to trade with this Thopter so that flesh bag would be better, but it's not. He's having none of it so far. Yeah, that's fair. I don't care. Swings for 3, gain 3. We're at the exact same point. I think we want to just save that. So you get a sweet combo with the husk to make it unblockable, sack the board, kill him kind of thing. Kind of shit. That's a really brutal beating. Glad I didn't play this though. now we're gonna get going. Oh shit, we can't. We gotta play this though. He can't attack us with that guy now, at least. That's a major plus. Attack here puts him to 7, then we're and then Tuco Hess followed by Subterranean Scout away from getting the Alpha Swing in. We've gotta watch our clock, it's really low. It's a terrible use of Might of the Masses. He's just trying to stall out, of course. But again, one black source away from winning, so that's fine. Potentially, at least. That clocks us harder. Okay, this is very bad. Well, he's a 3-turn clock, but he can't attack with, well, he can now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 3-turn clock. But if we can get a black source, we'll probably win the trade, so that's good at least. He's playing too passively. He's giving me too many outs to win. See, way too many outs. Because next turn we can play this, we sack 1, 2, 3, 4 to him, he does 10 damage. Yeah, he's dead. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Puts us at 8. Shit. 1, 2, 3. Down. Only does 8 more. That's not enough. Yeah, we gotta let him. Hopefully he pussies out of Alpha Swinging this turn. If so, we can get him next turn. We returned late on the black source to win, probably. not playing optimally because of the time restraints, obviously. Yeah. Oh well, GG. It was close. Got screwed on a black source in the last game, which happens. Got a bit too low in time because I was too busy talking rather than playing quickly. Fun deck though. His deck was pretty good though too. Between the Rock Maulers, the a lot of pump spells, and Jiraga's Invocation. Oh well, it was fun. GG.